push through and make it to the weekend. Then I just gotta push through and make it to the fucking weekend until my heart does me a favor and stops.
You know, one of my favorite history facts is that if you look at pretty much any point in human history prior to the advent of capitalism, people in general across civilizations did not work as much or as continuously as we all do today. This is because, strange as it may sound, the amount of work that people did generally correlated to the amount of work that needed to be done. And the amount of real work needed to sustain society fluctuates throughout the year and throughout seasons of life. There are times of the year where you need to plant crops. There are times of the year where you need to harvest crops. There are times of your life where you need to build yourself or others shelter. But there are also times where your shelter is built, your crops are harvested, and there's just not as much work that needs to be done. I want you to think about whatever you do for work. Has it ever struck you as odd that you are expected to do that thing basically a static number of hours a week for the entire year? Now, for some of you, maybe this kind of makes sense. You know, if you're a sanitation worker, a transportation worker, there are certain kinds of work that need to be done at a continual level year round. But I'm guessing for more of you, if you really think about it, you could probably not do whatever you do for work for significant chunks of the year and the world would keep spinning. Or maybe you could only do that thing like 20 hours a week and society would keep chugging along. The wheels wouldn't fall off. The reason that I talk about the commodification and monetization of land ownership and housing as much as I do is because at a macro level, I think it is hard to argue that there is any singular thing contributing as much to the ongoing exploitation of working people as much as our current system of land ownership, which effectively allows the owning class to charge the working class a recurring monthly fee just for the right to exist in this world. If our goal was to house people, we wouldn't keep paying for housing once it's already built. But of course, that's not the goal. The goal is to serve as a forcing factor, ensuring that there is a continually available, easily exploitable workforce for the owning class to take advantage of. If you too, like the person I stitched, feel like you are just continually working for the weekend, start thinking critically about land ownership.